Welcome to another episode of Sticky Situation up here at the Homestead. This weekend we're going to try to get a lot of little things done as in preparation. It was great. We're driving up the canyon and there's all these colored leaves and it's beautiful and all, but it also brings terror to my heart because I think, oh man, I've got so much stuff I still have to get done before snow flies. And there's no way I'm gonna get it done. So I just get this sense of urgency and pressure on me, and that's not such a great feeling. But at the same time, I know, we'll get things done when we get them done. Whatever happens, happens. That's kind of my philosophy. I take it that way, so I don't have to stress as much. But still, in the back of my mind, I'm like, ooh, man, I gotta get some stuff done. So yes, another year's passing, and I won't have the cabin done. That's probably all right, I guess. At least maybe I can get some more dug on the foundation of it. We'll see. But I can't as long as my machines are not cooperating with me. I was on the skid steer yesterday, probably doing about an hour worth of dig, and I was just kind of scooping up dirt and moving it down to put on the road down by the cabin. And all of a sudden it just stopped working on me. Just quit. Wouldn't turn over, wouldn't do anything. It just says engine malfunction is what it says on the little light that came on. It said engine malfunction. There were some codes on there. I checked the codes, and the one code says back tail light not grounded, and the other code said something else not grounded. So I'm like, that does not help me at all. So I'm gonna try some other things, see if there's a kill switch in the sense of on it. So I'm recharging the battery. I'm gonna put in coolant. And I'm putting in hydraulic fluid because maybe the hydraulic fluid's low. I haven't filled that in a while. So I'm going to put that in. Hopefully it'll work so I can keep working on all these tasks that I got to do. So let's try to fix another machine, which is what you do while you're up at the homestead. Even though I didn't want to, because I just put a brand new engine in this thing and it should have been working great for at least a year, right? All right, let's pour some coolant and stuff in. So I'm guessing that the problem was probably the hydraulic fluid. We'll see. I mean, I'm hoping that's it because I just put in probably about 3.5, 4 gallons worth of hydraulic fluid. The issue I've had with this is the little lever for it is right here on the side for the hydraulic fluid. I'll zoom in so you can see it. But it's one of those plastics and it got sun on it, so it was all white, so I've never been able to look to see. I took some hydraulic fluid and smeared it on top of it to kind of see if that would help, but I can't quite understand what it means on this one. I don't know if you can see it in the light there at all or not, but so it says hydraulic range and then it's just empty. So I don't know if I'm supposed to see a water bubble. In my other one, there was a little bubble inside there that kind of went up and down, but not there. Anyway, I filled that up, and now let's get the coolant fit topped off, and then we'll see if we can start her up. All right, and of course, we're just using the official PG polyglycol coolant additive, which is official for Bobcat. So as you can see down here, also I've got a battery charger on it. The battery was pretty low yesterday. Where are we at now? Really close. I did a recycle on it to level it out. Now we're at supposedly 14.1 volts. We were at 12.7 last night when I plugged it back in, so it was, I mean, low. It would still start the machine, but wouldn't start it. It was kind of chugging a little bit. So, and of course, I'm using my off-grid power system while I'm here. My Mox Tech suitcase battery, which I just have to haul that around and charge from there. That's a pretty nice little battery in the sense that I can charge it up, just leave it out in the sun during the day while I'm working, and it'll recharge from the solar panels. Then I have it for whenever I need it. It's waterproof, things like that. Mostly, I mean, it can get rained on. It's not going to cause a problem, and it doesn't weigh that much. I just carry it around like a little suitcase, and it works nice for charging my machines when I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. And I can't really run an extension cord from anywhere else to charge them up. So that's working good for this machine. Anyway, let's try to start it up and see what happens. Okay, got my beverage of choice. Got my keys. Got my fingers crossed, my toes crossed. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that must have been the issue. The hydraulic fluid was way low. Like I said, I kept checking the side, but I couldn't see where it was at. So I guess I just needed to pop the top off and pour some in. That's going to have to be the way it is unless I buy a new indicator that tells me where it's at. So hopefully I didn't damage the machine at all. Generally, if it shuts itself off, because I figured that might have been it too, because it went, when I was using it, the last time I did it, I jumped the machine a little bit to dump some of this rock farther to the back. And in that process, I think it rolled the tank level past that sensor. So that's what shut it down. Anyway, it's running now. It's got to warm up. It's cold today. Like I said, I woke up this morning, there was ice in the little puddles around. So fall is here and winter's coming. Gotta get my sword out, huh? So another thing I have to take care of this weekend is to fix this truck. I mean, when I say fix it, that's not happening. It's been sitting here in this spot for, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the video footage of it. But I brought it up here so I could haul trailers around, so I could move things when I didn't bring my truck up. So I wouldn't have to bring my truck up every time. I could just bring the car up and then use this up here. I used it like 4 times, and then after driving it once, I pulled up here, parked it, and then it just never started again. And I don't know what was wrong with it. I've tried changing electrical, so the batteries, I'd charge them up, I'd try to start it, it would turn over, but it would never start. I think that some animal got in and either snipped the lines for the fuel pump or whatever it was. They chewed through something, because I'll show you the inside of it. The stupid animals have been making their bed in there for the last 2 years. They've chewed up all the insulation and everything else. But right now it's just mostly full of animal droppings. It was full of their nests. I pulled all their nests out. So anyway, I'm gonna take it down into town to the mechanic to fix it. So I brought up this trailer dolly, or this car dolly I should say, to load it up on that one and take care of it. Other thing I have to do before that though is I need to take this fuel tank off, because if you remember from my other videos, I filled this up with gas and then I could see it flowing out the back part into the bed, and so there's a leak in it, so it's pretty worthless. So I have to pull it out and then re-weld that. So that's my plan for the next little while, to get this out and then load this truck up onto the dolly so I can haul it down the mountain. We'll see how that goes.
Ok, ya puedes salir. Ya puedes salir. Ok. Entonces, dime, ¿dónde estamos? Parece como este vamos. Sujeta el trailer para que no se va.
Este trailer, toma el sujeto.
A ver, vamos a poner.
Okay, I finally got this stupid truck on here. Got it all connected to this trailer. It is all very sketchy. It is hanging on by, I don't know, millimeters. It's just super tight in there. So I'm afraid that this wheel is gonna turn one way or another and smack the fenders. But it's too low. I mean, I don't know, maybe this dolly's not rated for as much as this truck weighs. Because the wheels are really bottomed out, kind of bent inward. So we'll see. I could die tonight. This could be my last video, and hopefully we make it down the canyon. I'm going to be driving real slow and careful because I don't trust this thing actually staying on. Kind of annoying. Well, we'll give it a whirl, see what happens. If we end up parking on the side of the road and calling a tow truck to get it the rest of the way, that'll be it. Anyway, so it was a very difficult time yesterday. There was a lot of choice words said, a lot of frustration, a lot of dinged and broken things, and yeah, I just kept smashing things. So anyway, let's get on to some other projects that might make me happier. Que parece como la rueda este va por detrás. Okay. Quiero ver si se nivela. Alright, well, it's been an eventful weekend up here at the land. I'm gonna drive that trailer home and see if that truck will make it. Guess we'll find out on the way. If not, I'll be parking it somewhere and calling a tow company, I guess. Anyway, we got some stuff done, but mostly I feel like I just wasted my weekend trying to load that truck up. And then my other machine breaking down. Yeah, my skid steer, then I tried to start again this morning and it didn't start. So same issue I had there. I thought that just filling it with hydraulic fluid would solve the problem, but apparently that is not the case. So I'll have to call the company and see about that. I wish I knew more. I wish I was a better mechanic. I wish I could do a lot of things, but that's just a lot of wishing. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy the fact that it's a beautiful fall weekend and the weather up here is perfect, and just at least I have peace and contentment being up on my land. So thanks a lot for coming along and watching, and I hope you enjoy this episode. And I mean, I didn't enjoy this episode. This is a horrible episode, but I was experiencing the trauma and the pain of it all. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, my friends. Okay, so this is the result of how far we got. That fell off almost instantly. We dragged it the rest of the way down a mountain. It jacked up the truck right over there. And the other side is still on, but mostly falling off. We're gonna have to see if we can drag it backwards somehow. So, give it a whirl, but yeah, that messed it up a bit.